This is Royale TV with cheese. I'm Awesome Elmo, and the message for this evening is don't eat peanuts before doing a broadcast, especially if you have mild allergies. We're watching high-ranked players on Clash Royale. I'm going to try and give some of my amateur commentary and strategy tips, and I hope you enjoy it. The next game is Dragonfly versus Docjazy. Dragonfly is in the clan Elite Nation, ranked 49. Docjazy is part of Entra Nu, and he is ranked 157. So, Dragonfly, he's using a P.E.K.K.A. Looking at his other units, this is a bit of a hybrid deck. He's using a rocket here. Rockets are more often used in a defensive deck. He's also using Barrel of Goblins. And he's got the Barbarian Hut. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. We'll see how that goes. Docjazy is using a Golem strategy, which is to combine the Golem with the Elixir. And the Elixir helps you summon more Golems later in the game. I like that he's got this Goblin barrel here. That can help him just finish off a tower. If he gets a good rush with a Golem and takes a tower down to almost dead, he can just throw a Goblin barrel out there. Although he does have to be careful because arrows are pretty much the ultimate counter to the barrel goblins. And he's also got the Prince, using Princess, which is quite popular at the moment, but starting to taper off. I still think it's definitely a very strong unit, especially if positioned well. It can take out an entire army. So let's watch this match. Docjazy banking some Elixir. Dragonfly bringing out the Barbarian Hut to apply early pressure. That bomber, great counter to Barbarians. Oh, facing an aggressive Princess. I'm not sure that was a great idea, just because Princess is so easy to kill. She has such low health that you really want to try and put her in a more defended position. Barrel of Goblins going out, that's going to do a little damage. The arrows come out to defend. P.E.K.K.A. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, Docjazy bringing out the Golem. That's a strange choice. Can try and use the bomber to overcome those enemies, but I don't know what the Golem is really going to do apart from buy a few seconds. Anyway, that bomber's coming down, doing quite a lot of damage, quite good value there. P.E.K.K.A. still surviving. And Dragon coming down to support him, so this could be a tower. No, that should be okay. Wait, no, that's definitely a tower. Oh. Alright, Barrel Goblins, they're going to do a fair bit of damage, but should be down soon. Yeah, which is like pretty good counter to the Prince, because she can hold him at bay with those skeletons there. Also works pretty well against Golem. But Bomber is really strong against Witch. And there's the minion horde's going to tear shreds through P.E.K.K.A. And this is becoming a really strong attack. Barrel Goblins coming in, they're going to do some more damage there, and so much going on that it's hard to deal with it. Bomber. Another aggressive Golem there. This is what happens the opponent can use so much of their resources defending against a golem that when the second golem is played, there's nothing left to defend it. That rocket just coming like 1 second too late, which means Docjazy wins 1-0. Okay. Now next up we've got Limplicity from Clan 420 ranked 71 versus BOsshOgg from Legendary Rivals ranked 46. Limplicity is going for a golem strategy again, or as well rather. Using a couple of the new cards, using the princess, the poison. Poison should work really well with the golem because what happens is the golem has so many hit points that lots of units have to crowd around it to destroy it. So if you put down a poison, it could do a lot of damage actually. So it'll be interesting to see how well that works. BOsshOgg's going for a standard aggressive strategy. Using Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Hog Rider, also going with the Knight here, using a couple of defensive cards, the Skeletons and the Zap. I'm still not sure how well Zap works yet, it's been changed so it does a mini stun. A few people are using it with a bomb tower just for defense. That'll help against this golem because the golem will have to walk across the pitch to attack the bomb tower. So let's see how this goes. Limplicity looks like he's going to bank some elixir. Changing his mind? No? Yes? Not a great time to be indecisive when your opponent's getting more elixir and you're maxed out. He's defended pretty well. Gonna catch up on elixir soon. Princess is probably gonna get destroyed by this dragon. Dragon counters the princess fantastically. Hog Rider's gonna get a bit of damage in. Although Limplicity is starting to get a bit of an elixir advantage now from that collector he banked earlier. Second elixir. So now he looks like he's going to really try and accelerate that elixir. Hopefully, if he can keep that going, he can get lots of golems in the last minute, which can just become overwhelming to the opponent. Princess trying to take down that bomb tower, but here comes a dragon again. Here comes the first golem. So let's see what happens. Hog Rider going in, that's probably going to do a bit of damage, but these goblins should finish him off. Oh, he zapped those goblins. Bomb tower's gone. This golem could do a lot of damage. And there's that poison I was talking about earlier, making it difficult for BOsshOgg to put too many units around that golem. And all those skeletons that are summoned by the witch, that's incredible. So many. This is what happens with witch when it gets out of control. Well, BOsshOgg fending off the attack, but maybe too late, although he only really needs a little bit of damage here. There's that dragon again. Going to take out this elixir, but we're probably going to see another golem dropped in. Here comes the Hog Rider again, but there's so many of these towers, the Hog Rider's going to be too busy to get me this tower. Golem just acting as a kind of defensive strategy. All these other units will need to keep attacking this golem, so it keeps them away from this tower. 15 seconds left. I can't see BOsshOgg getting this tower, but maybe if he can pull something together. Here comes the zap, not enough. And that's the game. Limplicity defeats BOsshOgg 1-0. Okay, starting to get my throat back now. So let's see what we've got next. xSCWx. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that. Probably something like versus Long Island 07. Ziz is a member of Clan Gems Bond, ranked number 8, and Long Island is a member of Clan H2O, ranked 13. Long Island's using a golem. He's not going to go for the elixir, so it looks like he's playing a more defensive play and using these swarm tactics to try and distract from the golem, or possibly to support the golem. In fact, I think that may actually be more what he might do, is send in the golem, and while everything's attacking that, just try and send in as many of these little guys as you can. SCW is going with a prince. This is more of a hybrid deck. I'm not really sure how this is going to work out. Got a little bit of everything in here, so you can't argue with rank number 8, I guess. So I guess we'll just watch and see what he does. SCW wishing Long Island good luck. And he's going for the Dragon Prince combo. Facing that Prince really well, avoiding that Tesla. Doing quite a lot of damage. But Long Island responding with a Golem. Here's the Tesla, which will draw the attention of the Golem. Give his towers a chance to take it out. Barbarians are generally considered a pretty great counter to Golem. Generally you lose the Barbarians, but 4 elixir versus 8 elixir, you're really not going to care. The old Archers versus Spear Goblins battle. And the debate of which is better rages on. SCW banking some elixir here. Probably hoping for a push later in the match. Looks like he may bank some more elixir here. There's another one. Now he's got this lightning here. So if he can get this tower a little lower, he can hopefully finish that tower off with a lightning. That can be a really good way of getting a sort of a surprise victory in the last 10 seconds before your opponent knows what's going on. Here we have the same play again, the Barbarians. Taking down that golem fairly effectively. Taking damage from the explosion. Getting generally destroyed, but working out pretty well. That Prince being placed well, going straight for the tower. This is giving SCW a huge advantage here, and just losing that wizard quicker than he could put him out. And the golem coming out. And there goes the Tesla. Same strategy again. SCW has so much elixir coming in that it's just going to be really difficult at this point for Long Island to do anything about it. Dragon is going to just destroy any of those little weenies. Prince, double Prince with the mirror. Yeah, that golem's not going to last very long. But the good thing is that it'll probably take out a lot of SCW's units. Prince is surviving there and not going to get that King Tower, but still winning it. SCW defeats Long Island 1-0. Next we have King from, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that clan. He's ranked 49 versus Jerry from clan H2O, ranked 33. Looks like Jerry's playing, look back. Problem with me casting to my PC, I occasionally think my mouse is actually interactive. Yeah, so if we look back here, Jerry and SCW have very similar setups. We've got the Prince Elixir combo, the Mirror, the Dragon, Tesla. King's playing something similar, however, he's swapped in some of the newer options. He's got Ice Wizard, Princess. I'm not sure Princess is not really going to be that useful in this match. The only thing that she's going to be strong against is these Spear Goblins, but anything strong against Spear Goblins, to be honest. She's got the Prince and Dark Prince combo here. On paper that should be really powerful. I'm still yet to see it being used well, but we've only had some of these units for a day, so people would still be practicing a lot of their strategies with those cards. Let's see how this match pans out. Both players building up their elixir. King's a little sad.
Yay.
Princess going in. Probably going to try and take out that elixir battery with the Princess. The Prince helping out. Another Prince and Dark Prince combo. Again, gets taken down fairly easily. I think it's not really a combo that you can necessarily just play off the bat. I think you need to create a situation where it's powerful. I think that combo will be really powerful once players learn when's the right time to play it. So if your opponent had, say, 3 or 4 elixir and nothing on the board, that would be awesome, because whatever they put down at that point, it's going to get destroyed. So with the Wizard coming in here,
Let's go.
King's just applying a lot of pressure on this lane. It's pretty much tit for tat at the moment. Dragon making it through. He's going to get some points on the board for Jerry.
Let's go.
Princess. Princess is not a great counter to Dragon. It was probably just the only option that King had at that point in time. You can see she doesn't do a lot of damage. The only reason she does a lot of damage is the area effects. So when she goes against single units, it's not a very strong strategy. Mind you, she does really good damage against these towers. As you can see, taking down 200 with a hit. Prince is coming in, distracted momentarily, but still gonna do a lot of damage there. Not much that Jerry can do to stop that. Barely surviving with that tower. Fireball coming in. Fireball really messes up the Princess. That's pretty much the perfect counter. Jerry just doing a really good job of distracting everything with these defensive units here. Seconds left, so King's really going to need to push hard to get this tower. He's hoping that he can get this Princess in a bit closer, but it's nothing. He really has nothing to deal with the Dragon. It's the biggest problem. And that looks like it's probably going to be game. A little bit late for wishing luck, but anyway. Jerry wins versus King 1-0. Okay, next up we have, let me just check something. Ah yes. Well, I'm going to open this chest now. Do indulge me for a moment. Okay, so looks like I'm going to have to try and get myself another gold chest before I go to sleep tonight. So I might just do one more match in this episode. So the last match for tonight. I'm Awesome Elmo and you're watching Royale TV with Cheese, where we're watching high ranked players play Clash Royale. And the last match tonight is RX Bandit versus StormClouds. RX Bandit is a member of Legendary Rivals and he is ranked, or her is ranked 35. StormClouds is a member of Clan Ozforce and they are ranked 64. So, ooh, now this is one of my favorite new cards, even though I'm not really convinced that it's strong at all. And there's a good reason for that, is that this, I'll bring up this card just to show you. This is called the Three Musketeers, which is one of the cleverest names in the game. Obviously a reference to the classic novel. But she is pretty much what it says on the card. It's three musketeers. Now, musketeer, let's bring one of those. So as you can see, a musketeer here costs 4. 3 musketeers costs 10 for 3. So basically you're getting a 2 elixir savings by using this card. However, they are placed down all at the same spot, therefore they're all going to roughly be in the one area, and the biggest weakness of Three Musketeers is that a single fireball will generally destroy all 3 of them. Or if not, bring them down to almost dead. Which, when you consider that a fireball costs 4 elixir, let's look at a fireball here. That does 689 damage. So for 4 elixir, you can pretty much bring these guys down to almost dead. Which, versus 10 elixir, is a really massive trade, and that's gonna win games. But I'm hopeful that people can find ways to use it, because I think it's pretty cool. I've used it in training mode, and the Three Musketeers can tear shreds through a tower. It's just a matter of if you can actually get them there. Okay, StormClouds also using a giant skeleton and defensive cannon. It's a bit of a hybrid deck. Hard to call how they're going to use this. But a lot of these cards can be used in offense and defense, so that's good. RX Bandit, he's going for a very aggressive deck here. He's got Mini P.E.K.K.A, Hog Rider and Dark Knight, and a few defensive things here. Sort of similar decks in spirit, I guess, but quite different in cards chosen. So StormCloud is probably going to try and get this skeleton through to the tower. That deals like massive damage. When it dies, it deals 1267 damage in quite a large radius. So as long as that skeleton gets near the tower, that tower takes a lot of damage. So let's watch this. RX Bandit starting out with a Tesla. StormClouds playing the dragon. That's going to fly straight past this Tesla. Here comes the princess. Again, that's not a great counter, but on the other hand, Minion Horde works pretty well against Dragon. Although, is it a good cost benefit? I don't know. Really, I think RX Bandit's not playing amazing counters here, but it's working out okay for him, so. Both players letting their elixir build up. Probably both wanting to try and counter the opponent before going out too aggressively. Again, that princess being deployed against the dragon. That poison's gonna mess up that princess pretty bad. This is one problem with the giant skeleton, is it easily gets distracted. So, RX Bandit doesn't have a lot I can deal with that skeleton at the moment. No, these spear goblins are probably going to take him down, neutralizing that threat. This princess just sitting back, dealing with some damage to this tower from a distance. Mini P.E.K.K.A. This is the aggressive cannon here, trying to stop Bandit from placing units too close to the river. StormClouds waiting to see now. That dragon's going to destroy that princess. Okay, start being played fairly aggressively. Nothing else on the way. Oh, the Hog Rider's going to distract the skeleton. There's so much going on. I think Bandit is just trying to keep that skeleton away from the tower at all costs. There goes the Three Musketeers. And there's some poison. They just will destroy the princess. But still, I gotta give StormCloud points for playing that card. I will always give people points. I've been trying to play it myself and failing miserably. Keep going to overtime here. It's a pretty close match, could be anyone's game. Poison's going to do a fair bit of damage now. And princess coming out, but the dragon to counter the princess. The minion horde to counter the dragon. Skeleton coming in, going to get distracted though. Probably going to go down without too much damage. Here comes the Hog Rider. Hog Rider's not going to achieve much. There goes another poison from Bandit. But now it's a base race. Poison's draining down. Is that poison going to be enough? No. Dragon going in, but those Tesla are going to destroy him. Plus the minion horde. Is there a counter? No, the minion horde's going to destroy the tower. This looks like it's game over. RX Bandit defeats StormCloud 1-0. Well, that was a pretty exciting ending. Thanks for watching Royale TV with Cheese. My name's Awesome Elmo, and I'm going to be having a Twitch channel running soon, so hopefully you can join me there for live streaming. And please subscribe to my channel, and I hope you enjoy watching these matches. Good night.